What's good? Welcome back to another episode of Where the Money At. We on episode 31. And look, I'm gonna be honest with you today. I hope you got time. I hope you got time because we're going to talk about a whole array of subjects today. We're going to start off in cryptocurrency, the good news with Ethereum. Then we're going to move into the macro, a little bit about the S&P 500 in the stock market. Then we're going to move on to the future of what we see surpassing cryptocurrency and where everything is going. Then we're going to bring it back to cryptocurrency. And then we're going to talk about a few things that tick me off inside of the cryptocurrency space. But let's get right into it. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Let me share my screen and let's go. So we're going to pop out with the prices. Let me refresh CoinGecko really quickly. So we have Bitcoin sitting at around 25,900, Ethereum sitting at around 16,034, and BNB sitting at around 214. Now, nothing's going on in the price if you've been keeping up. So the only thing I want to discuss talking about price action is, as you can see, Bitcoin is under the 200-day EMA, and it's looking like it's going to be there. Of course, we're going to test it again and see what's going to happen. And the only other thing I want to talk about that is if we can get past it on the weekly, because it's looking like it's turning into support right now. But let's get into some news about Ethereum. So ARK Investment, Kathy Woods and 21 Shares have decided to come together to form put a proposal for a spot Ethereum ETF. We know all the news lately has been on a spot Bitcoin ETF, but right on cue, here come the spot Ethereum ETF. So let's just listen to it really quickly.
Laundering more than $1 billion in criminal proceeds. Finally, as hope grows that a spot Bitcoin ETF will get approved in the near future, Kathy Woods' ARK Invest wants to launch a spot Ether ETF. ARK, alongside 21 Shares, filed a proposal with the SEC on Wednesday for an ETF that would directly track the price of Ether held by the fund. Now, ARK 21 Shares also has a proposal in front of the SEC for a spot Bitcoin ETF, which the agency delayed a decision for until November. But the SEC.
So there's already Ethereum futures ETFs. There's already Bitcoin futures ETFs. The big move that everybody inside of this community is waiting on are the Bitcoin spot ETFs. And what's coming right after that? Ethereum and all other altcoin projects are going to have spot ETFs in the future. So let's just get ready for it, get our mind for it. But that's just a small part of everything that's going on. Let's talk about the macro economy. China had a ban for all government workers to stop using Apple products at work. So that caused Apple to lose about $200 billion in 2 days. And the reason we're talking about it is because if you understand anything about the S&P 500, there's only a handful of stocks that's propping it up over the last 10 some years. You know what I'm saying? So if these companies start to have issues, then I see the S&P maybe taking a leg down and having some lower price action. And it correlates to cryptocurrency because I believe if the S&P goes down, Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency market will follow as far as price action and go down with it. But that's just how I feel about that. And I think that's something we should keep an eye on. And just to understand what it means for China to do that, according to this article, China is about 20% of Apple's revenue, give or take. This is just a random article I looked up, so I'm pretty sure it's a little bit more, a little bit less. But let's move on to some of the main topics I want to discuss today. Tokenization and fractionalization. I know those are big words, but let me just break it down really quickly. Fractionalization is the reason 95% of everybody in crypto can participate. What is fractionalization? If you have $5, you can buy $5 worth of Bitcoin, breaking it up into fractions. And that goes into other assets. If you've heard of timeshares, owning a fraction of a piece of real estate, that's bringing it to another asset. But if we only could buy whole Bitcoins, nobody would be able to participate right now. So what I want to stress is the power of fractionalization with the power of tokenization. So what is tokenization? This is Zoe Cruz from Mena Financial Group, and she's the CEO and founder. And she gives a really good definition of tokenization. And to be honest with you, tokenization doesn't even have a real definition yet. But I'm going to just let her speak it really quickly, and we're going to talk about the impact of it. And then I'm going to try to bring it all together to discuss fractionalization and tokenization and how we could use it to get ahead.
So for me, tokenization is the process by which you actually transform value, money, and real assets, where you and I can exchange value without a bank account, no matter where you sit in the world. That's tokenization. It encompasses everything. The beauty of a revolution, I do think this is as big a revolution in my career as, and you used to be a Morgan Stanley as well, no? Long time.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, what I say is this is bigger than the revolution that made my career, which is finance globalizing.
So she gave a good definition. So being able to transfer the value of real world assets like real estate fluidly, like we do Bitcoin on a Coinbase. Let's say I want to go into Coinbase right now and transfer $10 to somebody I know. I can do that very quickly. When they start to bring these things to different assets like real estate, mutual funds, I made a quick list here of assets that can be fractionalized. So you can own. So I'm trying to stress the power of combining fractionalization with tokenization. So when we can do move in and out of real estate and own fractions of it and move it as fluently, combining these two ideas, it'll be crazy. And the list of things you can do that with is like stocks, baskets of stocks like mutual funds, real estate, actual properties, real estate investment trust, what I'm saying, a collection, a basket of real estate things. We all know cryptocurrency with Bitcoin, art, jets, diamonds. You can go crazy thinking about all the possible use cases that can happen with this. And I just want to get people thinking about the future and the opportunities, because the fact that cryptocurrency has fractionalization has created an array of opportunities and created so many millionaires and created much more value. So when you move these things into other assets, you can start to imagine the value propositions increasing 100-fold. And with that idea that I'm trying to present to you, I want you to think of ways you can get in and benefit, and ways to get in and out and create value for yourself, because this could be life-changing opportunities if you find yourself in the right position at the right time. None of this is financial advice, but this is just things I want people to think about. So let's get into something else. Okay, so now we're going to get into some things that tick me off about the cryptocurrency space. I'm not calling nobody out. I'm not saying my information is better than nobody else's or their information is less than anybody else's. It's just some things I want to point out, and I want you as a consumer and somebody interacting with cryptocurrency to watch out for and to be thinking about when you're in this space. The chart I'm finna show you, I got from Digital Asset News. I'll link the video below. But this chart here is a visualization of markets and how large they are. And this was in 2020. So, things have changed and things have gotten bigger. But this is a visualization of the silver market. And this is a visualization of the cryptocurrency market. And keep in mind, this was 3 years ago. So the crypto market has gotten bigger. I'm pretty sure every market has gotten bigger. But relatively, give or take, it should be the same thing. Cryptocurrency is yay big compared to military spending. Military spending is yay big compared to the U.S. budget deficit. Coins and banknotes, the Fed balance sheet, billionaires, the size of the gold market, the Fortune 500 companies, stock market, the money supply, global debt, and then global real estate and global wealth. Where's derivatives? Oh, and how big derivatives are. Look at how big derivatives are. This is when I'll be talking about the financial products that can be made based off of other things. And we're seeing like the Ethereum ETF, financial products being made from different products. You know what I'm saying? It just keeps going and going. But I want to show you this. You see this right here? This is cryptocurrency. And this is everything else as far as the size of the space, the money inside of it. This is everything else. And this is how small cryptocurrency is. So with me and you interacting with cryptocurrency and buying projects and getting in and out and putting our money somewhere and trusting our money somewhere for it to grow and grow in the future, we don't know what's going to happen, but we have to be very careful and scrutinize every project that we put our money into. You see how small cryptocurrency is? And I just drew this, it's probably way smaller. There are 50,000 to 100,000, probably more cryptocurrency projects. This is CoinGecko. Let's just go through. We ain't gonna look at all of them. Look at this, 100 products on the first page, and there's 100 plus pages. probably 100,000 cryptocurrency projects out there. And there are people who are die-hard enthusiasts about one project. And that's what I want you to avoid. I don't want you going hard on one project because I want you to understand the scope of how small this space really is and how dangerous it is and how easy it is to lose money. I want you to treat this space with respect and build a decent portfolio. And I'm not saying that strategy is right because none of this is financial advice, because some people focusing on one project, they may have found the one project out of 200,000 cryptocurrency projects that are correct. But let's go to YouTube. I'm not picking on this YouTuber, but here is a person who has relatively close to 3,000 subscribers and a bunch of videos. They make a video about one particular project called Quant every day. Quant, Hydra, Quant. I'm pretty sure if I go down, Quant, IOTA. He makes different videos, but mainly Quant. He's been doing this for months straight, and they get a good amount of views. I'm not hating on them, bro. Get your money. But I don't want you to become that person that gets locked in and stuck on one project, especially projects like XRP. There's whole channels dedicated to XRP. This person has 50,000 subscribers, and they make a video on XRP, Ripple, every day, damn near. And they've been doing it for, let's go 2 months. Let's just see how far they've been doing it. 4 months. Let's see how far we can go. 6 months. 7 months. They've been doing this for, bro. They've been making a video about the same project for 7 months. No project in the cryptocurrency space has that much innovation going on. Let's keep it a stat. And this is what makes me so mad about cryptocurrency, because he got 7,000 views on one video, and that's 7,000 people listening to him for advice. And this project could never go anywhere. And you know what? This person may be right. They may be right. XRP may be the one that everybody needs to put their money to, and it takes off and it makes $1 million. I want everybody in this crypto space to win. No matter what you do, I want everybody in this crypto space to win. I know it's not going to happen like that, and I want to bring the best information to you as possible to make sure you're safe as possible, because I don't want anybody going all in on one project and getting wrecked, because it happens every day. That's not what I'm about on this channel. I got homeboys who invest in XRP, and they give me good, valid reasons. And I don't argue with them. I just say, okay, that's cool. I appreciate you for educating me on this project. I may hear something that make me want to add a little bit to my portfolio. But me personally, I'm not in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hating on anybody who is. But you will get wrecked listening to certain people in this space. Let's keep it a stat. And I want you to be careful of who you listen to in this space. Scrutinize me. Please scrutinize me. Please question why I say what I say, so I can give you an educated answer. And if I can't, boom, there go your answer. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But let me not get on a rant. I know we went everywhere today, but this is just a lot of things that I want to bring to you. And this is a lot of good information coming out. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of good things in the crypto space that we can talk about, and it's looking bullish for the future. But there's rough times possibly ahead too, for the S&P, for the U.S. financial markets, for the global financial markets, and cryptocurrency is not separate from that. So let me go ahead and wrap that video up, man. Look, we all gonna get this money. Shout out to everybody for rocking with me, and please drop a subscribe. We're trying to get to 50 followers, 50 subscribers, and then after that we're going to 100, and then after that we're going to the moon. Shout out to y'all, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all.